Hey everyone, so I'm finally going camping again. It's been a while. I'm already out of breath. I haven't been hiking for a while either. As you can tell, it's a miserable rainy day. Right now it's just a light sprinkle, drizzle, but it's been raining off and on today. And I'm gonna hammock camp in it tonight. Got everything packed up in my backpack here. Got the hammock, sleeping pad, sleeping bag, couple blankets, tarp for my tarp shelter. And then I got this little bag here, little waterproof bag with a jacket, extra jacket, and hat for tonight. I had no room in my bag for it, and wearing it now on the hike would be way too hot. So just got it in this little waterproof bag here. This will be the second time that I've been hammock camping. The first time I kayaked across the lake to a backpack camp, and I had a hammock with the bug net on it. This time I'm hiking, and I got another hammock. It's an open top hammock. I'll be setting up a tarp shelter between two trees, and then I'll string up the hammock under the tarp. I've been camping out here before at Big Creek with the tent a couple times, so I think I know a couple good spots to put up a hammock. Here's the spot where I camped a couple times, and I squirrel hunted here too. I think I'm gonna go with that tree there, that tree there. If I measure it out with just normal steps, stand against the tree here, and if I get at least 8 to 10 steps, then this is what I want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is perfect. I'm already sweating from the hike. I didn't go that far. I don't have that much on. Not going to be too cold tonight. But man, that hike, it just warms you up pretty quick. Got a paracord here. I'm going to go ahead and set up my ridge line for the tarp shelter. I got an 11 foot by 11 foot tarp. So I should have plenty of room between these two trees. This took way longer than I wanted it to, and I also had a grommet rip up here and the tarp rip a little, so I'm hoping that holds for at least tonight. Got the sides staked out, front and back, and then got my hammock set up here. And I can't fully stand up in here, but that's alright, because I got my camp chair with me so I can sit down in here. And as far as I know, if water comes down this strap here, it should just continue on down here and drip off. According to the weather app, it's supposed to stop raining right about now. Right now it's just dripping off from the trees onto the tarp. That's a good thing, because that rip in the tarp up there, hopefully it'll hold up. But if not, then at least it probably won't be raining. It is a little bit windy, but not too bad. That's supposed to die down too tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting things set up in the hammock. Put my sleeping pad in it, my sleeping bag. Alright, got everything set up. Got my sleeping pad in here, my pillow, my sleeping bag. All set up, looks comfy. I haven't laid in it yet, but I'd have to take my boots off. And I'm not ready to take my boots off yet. I've never set up a tarp over a hammock before, and I almost gave up and went home. I've set a tarp up over a tent before, but the tent already had a rain fly, so I wasn't too picky about how the tarp, was set up. But I was setting this tarp up and it was raining and the wind was blowing, and I just couldn't get the tarp to do what I wanted. And then I pulled it tight over there and the grommet ripped and the tarp ripped, and I just about gave up and packed up and went home. Well, it started raining again. Not very hard, just sprinkling. The only other update is I got my lights hanging up. Got that little battery powered light bulb up there, then that dangling one, which is a solar light. I just stick it in the window and the sun charges it up and it'll last all night long. Just got the rest of my stuff sitting there under the hammock. It's a little after 6 p.m. and I'll be getting my food ready here pretty soon. That strap is working as a drip line. You can see the water dripping off from that strap. So it is coming down that strap and dripping off, and none of it's getting over here, so it's all dry up here, so that's a good thing. It's not getting dark out yet, but I got my light on in here and I'm getting hungry, so I got some Mountain House Adventure Meals chili mac with beef. Put my camp stove on. Alright, get this thing heated up. Finally starting to boil. So, get this turned off. And you can pour it in here. Close it up and let it cook. Well, the food's done. Got my Mountain Dew out. Time to eat. Not gonna lie, kind of miserable right now. It's still a little misty and drizzly out there, and it's cramped in here because I don't really have the right tarp. And I get up and I walk around, stretch my legs, and then my rain gear gets all soaked again. My boots are muddy, pants are dirty, and I like tent camping a lot better, but not so much the small tents anymore, because my back hurts, my knees hurt, my legs hurt, everything hurts, and getting in and out of those small tents, and then I get leg cramps. So the big tents I have, they're really heavy to be carrying in a backpack. I like my teepee tent. I can put a cot in it and I can stand up in it. I can walk around in it. But the only time I can use it is if I kayak out to that backpack camp that I've been out to before. Pack everything up in the kayak. Or in the winter time, I can throw everything on a sled if there's snow on the ground, and I can drag it behind me. But I don't like winter camping anymore either. So right now just miserable, but I'll get through it. Maybe after I eat and drink some of my Mountain Dew, I'll feel better. One thing I am excited about is I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at, I believe, 979. So just about there to 1,000 subscribers. So I ended up just coming out here and with my food and just walked around and ate. And the problem I'm having now is my chair. Every time I try to sit in it, the legs keep sinking down into the mud, and it does it in a way that just makes it all awkward and not comfortable. So I pull it out, reposition it, sit down again, and one leg goes down in the mud and the other three stays up. And so now I'm back out here walking around again. I know I can just sit on the hammock and, you know, use that as a chair, but I still got all my rain gear on and not ready to take it off yet because I keep coming out here. So I don't want to sit on everything on my hammock and get it all wet. When I went hammock camping out at that lake, when I kayaked out to that backpack camp, it wasn't all rainy and miserable like this. It was a nice clear night. Didn't have to worry about tarp setups or where to put my chair. Yeah, I'm not used to coming out in this type of weather, especially with the hammock. But problem is, I don't get too many nice days around here that line up with my days off work. So I work during nice camping weather, and then I'm off work when it's like this. I would enjoy it a lot more if I didn't have to work anymore, but that's not possible right now, so just gotta deal with it. You end up spending your whole life chasing freedom. You don't get it till you're old, and I just don't like that at all. I'd rather be free now. Well, it's a little after 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this rain gear and get bundled up in the hammock. Hopefully I can get comfortable. Well, I'm in the hammock right now and I'm actually quite comfortable. I may have to take one of my jackets off because I might be a little too warm tonight. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Lay here, watch some of my shows on my phone that I downloaded, and I will see you in the morning. It's almost 7 a.m. and I slept pretty good last night. Stayed nice and warm and comfortable. This thing's actually more comfortable than my other hammock. It did continue to rain last night. I'd say till about midnight, and then it finally stopped. So I'm gonna get up here pretty soon, stretch my legs, and start packing up. I'm not gonna eat any breakfast. I'm not really a big breakfast type of person, so I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs, start packing up. Well, everything held up nicely with the tarp. Didn't have any more problems with the rip. Pretty much stayed the same. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything packed up, head back out on the trail. Well, I'm all packed up, heading back to the car. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I will see you again next time.